All right. Another game in the 10+5 rapid pool. On lichess, I go d4, my opponent goes knight f6. Let's go with c4, something principled, and we get g6. So, I guess let's go invite some mainline stuff, and they are probably hinting of playing the King's Indian defense. This is the moment before you move bishop. If you want to go Grunfeld, you have to throw d5 in. Alright, so the question is, are we going to accept them? The mainest of the main lines. And then, what line are we going to play? Knight f3, of course, the main line. I played this a lot. The Averbach. Knight h3. I don't really remember how h3 goes, but let's play it. You neglect your development of your pieces here, but you get control of this square. And then I'm not sure we're supposed to go knight here anyways. It's not about winning this one here, but well, this is probably a good start though. Because at least now it's working out against any knight harassment of the bishops. There. So question, this is the one of the big crossroads here. Do we get this King's Indian defensive, or the I don't know what to call this, like a triangle phalanx situation going on here, or do we just defend it and go for a, not really a Maroczy bind or anything like that, but different kind of a setup. So if I go d5, my opponent is playing really fast, so he knows what he's doing. I'm kind of winging it. d5, weakens this square. So knight here is possible. c6 is maybe possible. Exchange variation is probably not so great. Let's go forward. See how he plays. Knight bd7 is probably also kind of natural in a way that maybe we go there. This bishop is definitely this is the problem child here for sure. Where to stick it? There's no good squares for it. My opponent is hinting of this one. He wants to shield the knight first with a5 against b4. Queen d2, knight a6. And I had that classical game where I had some kind of a bishop setup there, but I played h3, so that's not gonna be as good here. To have should have already I don't know. I'm gonna go here, g4, and go knight g3. Defend the pawn here. And we are playing a hard line against any f5 breaks here. Like everybody's covering this. Should they do something on this side against that, though? h5. Or also knight h5. I guess I'm covering this pretty well. Okay, that's kind of weird in my opinion. You're going... Not going... I mean, you probably are still going there. What would be then extra benefits of going here? You definitely are not going here, I think. You do nothing there. I mean, you maybe hit this pawn, but I can defend it so easy. But if you went here, you have some additional potential of going here in some cases if I play queen or the bishop here to harass them. I don't know if it's relevant. I'm just gonna go with my plan. g4. I know if h4 is now like a thing. But in general, if this kingside gets locked down, we usually tend to have a decent play on this side. Okay, well, the downside, of course, is that now I didn't have time to set up any kind of a play against the knight here. They might be able to play a4 here. Okay, they're still saying that, yes, I actually can go f5. That is going to open up their king a lot. And that also is like, it's not going anywhere at the moment kind of a situation here. But this looks risky though. I could make it even less appealing. This can take, but this bishop is kind of a dubious piece to begin with. Pop, pop, pop. Let's do it. Why not? I can do whatever I want. And let's pre-move that. So, we got rid of this very annoying knight. We are still controlling this square. I think this is one of the benefits of this line is that if you get this set up well in time, you don't have to like suffer the kingside attack. The king's Indian defense often gets in. You castle kingside and let these pawns just go forward. This is like trying to reverse the playbook in a way. We want to attack. All right, that's good. I mean, we could try some kind of a sneak here, trapping the queen, but that's like getting the queen off there. It's hitting this, so I'm never gonna get f4 in. It's kind of tempting, actually. I mean, maybe h6, and like, can you just leave there? I'm very tempted just to castle queenside though, and then even like bring the rook here and think about knight f5s. Is he threatening anything? Oh, no. Not even this one, because my rook's defended. Well, let's play one fast move. One fast move. Of course, now that I'm like committed, they can start to maybe open. Oh, I did not see this possibility. That's a good one from black. Maybe I should have played the queen d2. Maybe I should have done it. We should definitely have done it. I mean, he gets f5 in then. Well, actually, he can't since I was threatening bishop g5 too. Oh boys, oh boys, oh boys. Maybe just a rook g1 anyways. Let him slap there and maybe we go there. Whatever. I don't know. Excusez-moi. Trying to wake up with some coffee. Even though it's 3 p.m., but still, definitely not taking with the pawn here. I don't know, maybe in some weird world it would make sense to take with the pawn. I don't really know, like there's no reason to have a control of this square. It's very unlikely their knight is gonna get there. Alrighty, and then question, can I? Can I? We could also try to like bring this knight somewhere like here, hit the queen. So slow though. They are ready to start opening up on this side. And this is at least defending my king a little bit. It's not super fast though, but if b4, maybe I can play like b5. Okay, knight f5, takes, check. The queen is here. I can hit it next with the rook. I can maybe double there. Maybe the queen goes here though. But then how does he defend them? G8. G8 is already defended. I don't know. Let's go here. It's risky, but somehow we are bringing another dude. I guess I could have thought about taking here and bring the knight here, even though it doesn't open the G file, so it's not so great. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like take or try to ignore it or something and just play here. I'm not sure this is even like threatening anything. Is it threatening anything? Well, technically we are defending this on the way here, which is probably okay. I think they should take it and open the file for sure here. There's no reason not to. I don't really want to get distracted on this side though. So let's just freaking ignore it and go for it. Doop-de-doo-doo. How fast is this attack here? Like, it's not fast. It is not fast at all. Maybe I'll stick the queen here, now that I'm allowed. Question mark, because it's not threatening anything. Like, it's not threatening anything. I guess this is threatening a mate though. Oh, this is an actual threat. Maybe he has to do f6. Oh, that is also possible. Well, let's stick it here now. He can actually take it, and hits this one. I'm not sure about this decision. It was kind of rash. A rash decision. Rash trust. Oh, rook's hanging. So he has to... Oh, this is just wins, right? I thought this is possible, but it's not. And if they go there, we just chop and go here, and then it's over. I'm an accidental genius, man. That was complete garbage. Ay. Well, I guess it's kind of tells you to point things at the opponent's king and things work out. This is, I guess, good as any. Let's look at the top. So this is all King's Indian defense. Main moves H3. Let's open the master's database. I have the lichess database open. H3 is super rare, but scores pretty well, 44%. Parev, Lichao, Andreikin, Parev, Krasenkov, Repka. Doesn't have a name, at least on lichess. Bishop e3, Karpov system. So if I play bishop e3, they play d6. And then it's the second move. So f3 still no. h3. Now it's, I don't know, like, does it matter which way I go there? But Karpov system, I like it. Karpov is a very good, like, one of my stylistic favorites when it comes to world champions. d5 played almost exclusively. So this is no good at all, says computer. Because we probably have some trouble with this dude here. Might have to play something nasty like f3 and starts to look like kind of compromised. You don't usually want to play f3 and h3 together in this kind of setup. Well, You can, but then you have a kind of a Swiss cheese resembling structure here. So here, okay, the theory goes g4 here. I don't really know any of this. I kind of know the idea, but or my knowledge of this is maybe I've seen a game or two at some point. Yeah, I don't think this makes any sense. I thought this is better, even though it probably doesn't make a difference if you are going there, but... Or maybe like you even block there. Well, that also seems irrelevant that we block the rook, the bishop here. But also you do block this defense here. So like here c6 is the main line. And if you go have the knight here and I played this, then you... At least I have the option of just chopping and chopping. So yeah, I don't think this is the right way to go. Anyways, I go there in time to defend this. And now we're fighting, like I said, very well. Or trying to fight against any f5 breaks. Now, look at this, like, white scores huge with the against the bishop d7, for instance, 77%. Of course, it's not many games. Let's see how things develop here. If I go there, c6. There. Chop, chop. Knight c5. Bishop e2. Fine. Guess we don't really want to go here anymore like I did in a game. Not sure I was supposed to go there anyways in the game, but... And then h4. No, but yeah, we can go attacking here. So this is like the ideal situation where you kind of reverse the script, so to speak, that white is supposed to play on this side and black is supposed to attack you here. But here, black is doing stuff on the queen side and we are attacking here. And that's what King's Indian players definitely don't want. Anyways, this is all fine. 98. All right. This is a novelty. Well, novelty and novelty. Let's see how much games on lichess. Nobody does that. Why? Queen d2. It stops the queen h4 that happened in the game. f5 still. I mean, I guess since I did not put the bishop here, it is possible. Chop. Chop. I'm just curious how what computer says. That computer really thinks that we're just winning here. And then we have the file open. We still can castle this way. There is no light squared bishop. I'd love to like take and maybe go here, but maybe just castles and be happy. I don't know why computer really likes h4. Like stick the bishop here. Me. Anyways, let's look at the game. The computer says, I thought we are making sense here, but since this bishop seems to be a kind of dud, but maybe it can become decent in some lines. Okay, so this is annoying. I'm kind of curious, does computer want to play this one? I castled here. Yeah, it does want to do this. I thought, yeah, here stops this. And then I castle. And can you play f5 now? Or do we just chop, 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 chop? Rook takes, rook dg1. Threatening this. Let's say something like dodge out or tempo to double. Ooh, yeah, I like this one, yeah. I like it. Of course, I can't play like a computer in a way that I'm not that brutally efficient. But when you look at the computer moves, they like, oh, everything is so logical, but it's not really doable by yourself. You're never gonna get the same exact position again, and then next time it might be a horrible idea to do it. All right, so here computer is like, oof. There's the automatic analysis here, which I could disable, but I haven't. Because I'm feeling lazy, I guess. Right move would have been just to go king b1 and I don't know what black does, c6 to try to break the open here. a4, a3, c5. Not sure why this is a good way to open that side up. King a1, rook b8, f4, chop, chop, queen e7, queen h6, b5. They get their play on the file there, whatever. This stupid b5 fine, bishop knight there, fine there, and then doesn't like this one. It just somehow wants to get the king out of the way. I don't know about it. Feel like I'm pretty bot committed when I go already this way, like we're not supposed to go defending anymore. Just everything forward. This was fine. Black is actually better, says computer, and this is a mistake. This is fine, and this was of course losing blunder. The problem is that this doesn't threaten anything. Computer takes with the bishop. I'll open up and then he goes here. I definitely don't want to trade anything. Of course, if they take with the bishop, I'm not sacking a piece, so that's good. We did sack a pawn though. Knight f6, h4, knight h5 blocks the file there, so I can push and open up. Well, whatever. I mean, we are threatening this, so they have to be careful. Guess they could still defend here, but that feels a little sad. Oh, and this is mate too. If they do something random like a c3, I can go here, right? And then threatening mate. As far as I know, this is the only way to defend it, and then I have mate here. So it's not like I'm not threatening something. Knight g7 is probably gonna run into g5s here though. Or are they? They have knight takes here. The file is not open. They hit my queen. Maybe. Oh, but then I still have this one, yeah. No, it's very undefendable. Better than losing is to go here and win. They can't even make room for the king because there's no escapes anymore. All right. Well, that was that. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Ciao.